Welcome, fellow adventurers, nerds, and neurodivergents. Sit back, stay hydrated, and prepare yourselves for tonight's adventure. We're continuing with our one-shot from Friday, just to ease our returning players back into playing, and to have a little bit of fun before getting back into the normal campaign. Last we left off, the trio had successfully dodged and evaded barrages from all angles, and cheekily made the one big guy on the field grovel for quite a few turns, taking and blocking swords and bullets and darts. Yenor only barely getting hooked by a wrist bolt before the big guy groveled. Now we come to at the top of a combat round. And I'm gonna get us. We're not gonna do that. There we go. Kraka and Deedle, you both have no idea where you are or what happened. You kind of just are in and out of consciousness, and you hear muffled noises all around you, and you think you hear your friends, but it's hard to tell as the presence of this cloaked figure and the edge of the cliff that you can feel with the tips of your toes and your fingers looms more dangerous than trying to figure out what is happening.
What do I see?
A potato sack.
I have blind sight.
That is a fair point. So I will have you make a perception check. Where do you have blind sight?
If you click senses, it pops up. It's one of the feats. Let me see if I can find it.
It's one of the feats you took? Take a look, because I didn't see it under senses.
Oh, really? It says it for me.
Let me...
Maybe I didn't, but let me double check.
Again.
Thought I did.
I see Tavern Brawler, Mobile, Observant, and Alert. Just proficiency.
Right. Oh, not that one.
Yeah, I do not see anything that's granting you blind sight.
Oh, I thought I clicked one of them. All right, my bad. I thought I clicked one of them that said I had blind sight.
I'll give you this. You can
Okay,
make
never mind.
you can make a perception check with disadvantage to see what you hear.
That works.
It's not real sight. This is really just sounds, what you've been hearing as you're coming in and out of consciousness.
So, what were my rolls? Oh, I only rolled once.
Yeah, just roll another one. It was being weird for us last week, too.
Oh, no, it was a 29 and an 18.
The first one was a 29 and an 8. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it was before La 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 connected.
Oh, okay. So we'll take the 18. It rolled twice. It rolled right the first time, but it separated itself, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Everything sounds warbled, and like it's almost like when someone's talking at you underwater, like that fishbowl warbly sound. You hear definitely Joaquim's voice as he's casting spells and whatnot. You also hear the clang and the screams of presumably the enemies, because you don't hear any of your friends' telltale noises of pain. You also... There feels like this prodding at the edge of your mind, and every once in a while you think you hear Lala's voice or Yonor's voice or Joaquim's voice, but in your head. But it's like a syllable, and then it goes away, and then it comes back, and it's like an ethereal another syllable, and then it goes away. And this goes for you too, Deedle. You both feel this in your head, but it feels like something is interrupting the connection.
Okay.
Both Kraka and Deedle, I will have you both roll initiative for when the time comes that it is required. And while you are doing that, Lala, it is your turn.
You don't know why, but I wasn't prepared for it to be my turn.
You're at the
Alright.
top of the round.
I know, but I don't know. For some reason, I'm like, oh yes, we stopped in the middle.
I almost never stop in the middle. A 33! Jesus Christ.
Yes. We're finishing the yeah. These two characters on the Edge of Darkness are both enemies, correct? Or because I remember
which two
Joaquin
characters. So this one has a blue dot because it's Joaquim's echo.
Okay, yeah, I was like, I remember Joaquin making a thing, so
Yes.
I thought, okay.
That is Joaquim's thing,
Okay.
but not the one he talks about all the time.
Where is Joaquin proper? I don't.
He's
see
in the
him.
center of that darkness circle. I can't make a darkness circle and make him visible.
Gotcha.
I could use a different AoE effect, but I like the fact that the darkness hides what's inside of the darkness.
No, that makes sense. That's okay.
But yes, you can you see in magical darkness?
Yes, she's blind sight. So essentially, unless somebody's purposefully sneaking.
Right. He's essentially just about where you last saw him.
Is that the darkness?
That is the darkness.
Yes.
Is it supposed to be solid? Because it keeps like fading in and out. Like I can see what's there, and then it comes solid, and then I can see what's there, and then it's solid.
Well, you can't see any of the creatures that are inside. But yeah, it is fading in and out. I think that's just part of the effect.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed that when I was watching it on YouTube.
Yeah, I think that's just part of the actual effect that they built into above VTT, which is kind of cool, just to show that it's different from other AoE things.
Gotcha.
But so he is. He's in the center. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I know what I'm gonna do. Lala is going to move, and with her quickness, basically just pop up behind, or not behind him. I'm sorry, in front of, in the darkness.
You want to be in, okay? So like,
she's in darkness.
Yeah, like there.
Yes.
So you stay inside of an aura of protection.
Yes, but near the edge there, so she's within. And I am in darkness, so I have advantage. Yes.
I
just want to know
he cannot see you, so yes, I would say that would grant you advantage.
Okay.
Because he can't see through the darkness, so I would say that he also can't see the other side of the darkness, so he couldn't see you to begin with.
Okay. I just wanted to know if I can use my sneak attack then.
Yes, I will grant you sneak attack on this attack, situationally.
Cool. She's going to dagger him in the face.
Specifically in the face? I mean, that's a 30, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Dagger to the face from the darkness.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll all your damage, which it should do.
It so frequently does anyway. It did. Look at that.
Why does it roll the 1 twice, though?
Did it? I don't know.
Why is it coming through again?
I have no idea. That's so obnoxious. It literally just rolled it again for no good reason.
Okay.
It's rolling it
so
again. Stop!
40.
It's continually rolling it. I have to stop. I don't know why it's doing that. Holy shit. It glitched out and just kept rolling. I'm sorry.
So 38 plus 8, we're going to call it.
Okay, sure.
38 plus 8, so we're going to call that 46 points of damage.
Holy shit. It rolled it like 4 times.
Damn.
Okay. He is... You daggered this one in the face, and
I did.
It's like you plucked an eyeball out. He's bleeding profusely.
I have plucked an eyeball. I'm psyched. Cool. All right. She'll attack again with her bonus boots.
Okay. Hasted strike.
Is it still at advantage or no? Because he can. I mean, I assume he has a general idea that I'm right in front of him now.
I'd say that it's still at advantage because of the darkness.
Cool. Flick.
Because right now he's reeling from what the fuck just hit me in the face.
24?
A 24 does hit.
Neat. Let's hope it doesn't roll 45 times again this time. Or I'm gonna have to go get my dice.
Listen, over here we're always prepared with the physical dice.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
So we'll call that a 6. 6 points damage. Are you staying there or doing anything else?
Last is using the rest of my motion. She is gonna just swoop up behind him. And whether he notices her go there or not, we'll go along the blind side, the one with no eyeball, in the hopes that he won't see her. I don't know, do I stealth that? She'll like try to sneak around him on the blind side and get behind him. And
you could make a stealth check with advantage because you're coming from darkness.
Cool. Or do that.
You don't need the advantage, but
I don't. I have a plus 17 on stealth.
That's not good enough.
You're not good enough. I'm sorry, I said that.
Everybody is good enough.
I should have known.
So
a 13 plus 17, a 30?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say you stealthed around him.
Yep. Cool. And then that's my turn. And, I will just brain telepathy. That's the word. I will telepathy to Joaquin. I'm flanking this guy.
Okay. Let's see. It is... I don't know which one that... Oh, it's the one you just attacked turn, who's blind in one eye. What is he gonna do? Well, he doesn't know where you went, so he has to make a perception check to try and figure out where you went. That's a 14. I'm gonna say he doesn't know that you're behind him with that. You're so stealthy you stopped existing. He doesn't know what hit him, and he's bleeding profusely. He doesn't have an eye. So he's gonna... action and bonus action dash. And just... run. Over here. That would trigger an attack of opportunity from you, Lala, if you do so choose to take it. Lala.
Sorry, what?
He moved out of your range because he doesn't know what hit him. He's freaked out and bleeding profusely.
Yes.
So you could make an attack of opportunity if you so choose.
Oh, yeah, neat. We'll do that.
Go ahead and roll with your dagger.
Dagger. It's 26.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm just gonna do a D4 and then we'll add the 5 because otherwise it's gonna go crazy.
Technically,
Oh.
sneak attack is per turn, not per round.
Oh. So am I is the sneaky, I guess? Well,
Yes.
that's 8. And then it's 10d6?
Yes, 10d6. Yeah, sneak attack's wording is per turn, not per round. So you can technically get sneak attack on, but on an opportunity attack if you're hiding.
Okay. And then there's the rest. 44.
As he's running away, so he actually doesn't get that far. As he steps out of your range, you just stab him in the back of the neck and like pull the dagger through,
Gruesome.
and he collapses to the ground.
He telekinetically whispers to Joaquin, never mind.
Deedle. It is your turn. Joaquim, you are on deck, but Deedle, you are currently wrists, ankles bound, potato sack over your head. Don't know where you are, don't know what's going on. You feel this telepathic tingle that is somewhat familiar, since Lala tends to use it in very similar situations as to the one you're in now. What
I don't even know
are
if
you
I
gonna
can move yet.
You can't move, but you do have claws.
I'm gonna try to take my claws and try to undo my hands.
Do the sneaky tear at the rope very slowly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say an attack roll doesn't really make sense because obviously you can hit the rope. That's not the problem. I'm gonna say make a sleight of hand check.
Oh.
A 21. You begin the tedious process of like getting your one finger in the right position and just moving it back and forth across the ties without making too much of a scene. We're going to delete this one and we're going to reveal your location as right there in the bubble, arcane bubble. You could spend your action and bonus action doing that, or you could use your bonus action to try to do something else, like pull on that telepathic tether that you feel in your mind. Or distract the big guy by moving around and making a ruckus.
Yeah, I'm gonna wiggle and squirm like I'm trying to get out. Like mostly my legs, so it doesn't pay attention to my hands.
Okay. We will keep that in mind for the time being. But now, we go to Wakeem.
Okay, so I'm going to look at Ynor and say, "Are you ready? Are we going to take out the big guy first?"
He nods.
I look at Lala. You ready to get the knife bloody on some motor oil over there? I'm gonna assume that Lala nods. But let's see here. What is the big guy doing right now?
Groveling.
He's groveling? Okay, and that's to the end of my turn. Now...
Correct.
Is there any kind of check that I can make to determine what kind of force field is surrounding the other dude?
I will give you history or arcana.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to go
Information
arcana.
would be limited because you are not up inspecting it and touching it.
Yeah, no, just kind of like a quick glance to see if there's anything that I can learn about it.
Right. But yeah, history or arcana.
Okay, so let's roll arcana. I did hit the button.
I see it coming through, just taking its good old time.
Indeed. Not great.
I don't even see
I don't
the
know
result
why.
yet.
It didn't add my modifier, but I rolled a 7. It should be with the modifier. It's a 6, 13. Yeah, 13.
Oh, you chose to spread your proficiencies and half proficiencies out across the board. I was gonna say that's a low arcana for a magic user.
Yeah. Well, I never thought Joaquin would be someone who like studies magic. He's more just like an innate magic user.
Right. That makes sense. So a 13, while the specific method in which this magical barrier appeared or what happened is alien to you, it does resemble that of like a circular wall of force, or like some type of lesser globe of invulnerability, like something akin to that nature. You do know he did not cast, or the mysterious figure did not cast. It was a device that he used. That they used. Because he smashed a crystal on the ground. And you did see him smash a crystal on the ground before this appeared.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you for that.
So it may not be a spell. It may just be. Maybe it's something else entirely. Correct. It is of an arcane nature, but it's not a spell.
Understood. So we're going to look at the big guy who is groveling. Joaquin's thinking to himself, again, the ladies are here to do damage. I just need to make sure everything's under control. So, let's do... Let's do a mind sliver, but we're going to... Let's see here. So many things to do. Let's have... do I want to do all of that when I can do other stuff? All right. Well, unsettling words him.
Unsettling word. You're gonna unsettling words him.
Yep.
Okay.
Unsettling words the big guy.
What is?
I got to roll a d8 and then he subtracts it from the.
Yes. Okay. That's
from the
a
next
bonus
save.
action, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So rolling the d8. All right. So he subtracts 5, I think, from the next save. Is that what came through?
It's not coming through yet. It's not showing yet. It's being real funky tonight.
It is. It was last week too. This is a little annoying.
Yeah, 5 came through.
Okay, so 5 on that, and then we'll. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, first I want to go to my spells, please.
Wait, what are the words? You have to say the words. Amuse
You
us.
do have to say the words.
Okay, so again, he can't see me,
Right.
but okay, so it would almost be like Joaquin's whispering, but the whispers are kind of being heard in this guy's head, almost like something's whispering behind him and it's just kind of bugging him the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like it's like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Right.
if you can see Joaquin, like his eyes would be glowing like a pale gray, and it would look like he was whispering.
Okay. Perfect.
And then we'll just have him continue to do the thing.
Grovel.
Yeah.
So wisdom. 27 minus 5 is a 22.
Ooh. That is just barely. Can I silvery barbs that?
You have your reaction, so you can spend your reaction to silvery barbs it. Now reroll.
Hold on, let me just make sure I can. I got the spell slot. I should have the spell slot. I do have the spell slot. Okay. Cast.
Are you silvery barbsing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I'll reroll. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
That's a 20 with the minus 5. He fails.
Ooh.
He is still groveling.
On the ground. All right. Bonus action done. I'm in a you know what? I am outside of Ynor's.
Yeah, you're making
sphere
a
of
Venn
influence.
You're making an actual Venn diagram right now.
So I am going to move into Ynor's sphere of influence.
Okay. So, I guess you can't see yourself, right?
No, I can. I can see
okay.
through magic darkness. Yep.
So we're gonna move this like right on top of you.
Perfect. And my my echo can stay right where it is.
Yep.
And I'll end my turn.
And your turn?
Yes.
Ynor, it is your turn.
Since you so graciously reminded me, I will use my bonus action to just pick the hook up off of my top and throw it on the ground. So I'm not hooked anymore. And then he's only 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
25 feet. Yeah. I'm going to ask Joaquin if he wants me to smack him with my sword or cast Destructive Wave.
On the big guy?
In his head, because we have the telepathy thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in your head, you hear Yenor ask that question.
Yep. And I say back in my head, the big guy?
Yep.
Yeah. I just want you to take him out. I'm not picky.
I will remind you, he is prone, so melee attacks have advantage.
Alright, I'll just walk up to him and smack then. I still have my 3 attacks, right?
Yes,
Okay.
because Dawnbringer was so graciously granting you some additional power.
Alright, so I will smack. I'm going to inspiration that.
You have advantage.
Well, let's see if the second one's any better. Natural 20. And I'm going to do a... I think the highest I can do is a 4th level smite. Can you do 5th level smites? Because I think Divine Smite can only go up to so many d6.
I'm double checking your character sheet now.
Mm-hmm.
Divine Smite. So it can do max 5d8, which is 4th level.
Okay.
Yep.
So that plus a 4th level Divine Smite.
Okay, so roll your normal damage.
Cast that. There. And I'm rolling the against... Well, that didn't work. Oh, it's doing this again.
Yeah. Since we have physical dice too, let's just use those.
That's so fun. Alright. Yeah, that's a d8. That is a 5.
Okay.
And then it's... I need 5d8... Another d8 for my 1
Yeah, you're...
radiant.
Yep.
That is a 7. And then 5d8 for the smite.
Yes.
That's a 7, a 2, a 2, a 1, and a 3.
Okay.
It still hasn't loaded.
Yeah, I know, it's being real bad right now. That was 1 strike.
Okay.
Oh! Plus crit. So,
Yeah.
that is 1, 2, 78, 6. Whoa. Now I know it's too low. The power armor that this guy is wearing is like... There's this...
Spark.
There's little arcane sparks and electrical sparks
Okay.
from you smacking them, and like you did the across the back and the shoulder, right in the joints, which is.
Okay.
You have another strike.
I have 2 more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So advantage.
That is a 19 plus 12.
31 hits.
Okay. I really hope it does. That is a 4 plus 6, so 10. Plus another radiant, that's a 3. And I'll do another 4th level smite. No, that's there. That is a 6, a 5, and 2 1s. Let me mark that.
Okay. Final strike.
9 plus 12.
Was that advantage?
Yes.
So 21. A 21 misses.
Okay.
You can inspiration that. You're allowed to use inspiration after you know the result.
Oh, okay. Then I'll do that. Doesn't matter.
What was that?
That was a 4.
Yeah.
16 does nothing.
You hit the first strike. The second strike, you just do the jam it in there, and then you pick up and it's like you jammed it in a little too hard. It takes you the rest of your last attack to pull it out.
Okay.
You literally hear Joaquin go, you know what the fuck?
I don't see you smacking him.
I put him on the ground for you. All in your head.
Listen, when you get a crit, then you can say what the fuck.
He rolls his he all right, damn it, I can't. I wish I could like minor illusion and eye roll on him, but all right, no problem.
Deedle and Kraka, you hear like every third syllable in your head of these conversations. Are you having Poppy do anything?
What's Poppy's intelligence?
Not good. It's a 2. Not plus
Oh,
2.
it's
A
-4.
2.
So Poppy would not be able to tell what that is. The shield, right?
No.
Just big shimmery wall. Okay, I'm not gonna tell her to poke it then.
I mean, you could. You don't know what she'll figure out.
I'm concerned she's gonna get like shocked off the cliff.
She can fly. It's up to you. You don't have to. Worst that can happen is she just starts flapping her wings.
I'm just gonna have her scooch a little bit more direct.
So she's gonna start flying. So she's just holding. Yeah, she's just flapping and holding.
She's just steady.
Deedle and Kraka, you both hear a faint but distinct sound of heavy wings flapping, and like just this occasional bird noises. The heavily armored, groveling bounty hunter is still groveling on the ground and can't do nothing. The other one. Let's see. Seeing its friend get eviscerated. I apologize to all these non-existent creatures. I always call them he's. Seeing its friend get eviscerated, it's gonna jump down from the tree here, unhide itself, and move there. Bonus action dash, it can move another 35 feet, so it's gonna get there. And it is going to shoot at Lala with its handguns.
Why is everyone always to shoot me?
First strike. I am gonna use a second DM inspiration because I'm not giving you guys another natural one. That's a 25 to hit on the first strike.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. So you uncanny dodge this one. You take 18 points of damage, cut in half to 9. Second shot. Is another 27 to hit. Or is a 27 to hit.
Yep.
That is 15 points of piercing damage.
I
And
can do nothing.
Final shot. Ooh. That's a 21. That does still hit you, though.
Yeah, it just hits.
It's only 11 points of piercing damage. It's gonna action surge.
The hell?
It's gonna action surge. It's going to use a grit point and use Deadeye Shot to gain advantage on this first strike. The 31. $14 points of damage. Piercing damage, Lala. And then... As it clears from its first shot and using action surge, it looks over and it sees you, Yenor, just whacking on this big guy. And it's gonna kind of seethe. Like, you just get your sword out and you look over in the corner and you just see this thing just after it just 4 shots at Lala, and it just points one of its handguns over to you. It is going to spend another grit point, and you do a disarming shot. I don't need you to do anything unless he hits. Unless they hit. That hits. That's a natural 20. Disarming shot. Please make a strength saving throw. Yes. Okay. $16. The shot hits you in the arm and causes you to drop your sword on the ground. It also deals 30 points of piercing damage. Yes. Correct. It just caused you to... It hit you, like, in the arm and caused you to drop it.
Now, is that a bonus action or an action to grab it back? Would you allow it to be a reaction or no?
Not a reaction. I'd give
Okay.
it to you as a bonus action.
Okay.
Because it's not... It wasn't... Dawnbringer's heavy, and this isn't like a heavy rifle shot.
I would argue that she's not heavy, though, because she's not actually a blade.
Mm-hmm. But this also wasn't like from a rifle, it's from a pistol. So it just dropped to your feet. Right? If it was pushed away from you, that would be different.
Okay.
Last shot, it is going to spend... It's gonna do another Deadeye shot to give itself advantage on this last shot, but it's gonna turn its attention back to you, Lala. Actually, it's gonna shoot to the center of the darkness, which would give it disadvantage, but because he has advantage, this is a straight roll. What are you concentrating on?
I cast Searing Smite on the first guy that I killed.
You're not concentrating on that anymore, because he's dead.
Nope.
Wakeem, you hear these gunshots outside darkness, and you see this guy moving around, and then, to your horror, he points just in the center of the darkness, and just doesn't even look and fires. Does a 23 hit?
It does. Do I have my reaction back?
You do not, because you used it to cast Silvery Barbs on your turn.
Then there is nothing I can do.
You take 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And,
Con check, right?
yeah, because you just have to beat a 10 for your concentration.
Alright, so I just need to make sure this isn't a nat one.
Right. I like how they updated it to tell you what the DC is for checking for concentration
Yeah, that is cool.
for when we have bad math nights.
And that's a 19. Well, that's a 19 plus 12, so yes, that's safe.
You maintain concentration.
Ow! Seriously, ow!
I've been shot like 6 times since the beginning of this. Don't be a wuss.
Do something about him, damn it!
Again, I like to imagine that Beetle and Kraka are hearing every third syllable of this conversation.
Don't wuss.
We should be back at the top. Actually, I think I missed Kraka. Kraka, where are you in this initiative order?
I rolled a 33.
Oh, that's right. You're at the top. So I did not miss you because technically you wouldn't have gone then. You are gonna go now, though.
Wait, where's Poppy? Did she do anything?
Yeah, Poppy
There's
flew
Poppy.
over to the edge of the cliff.
Oh, I see. Neat. Never mind. Sorry. I missed-
I'm gonna reveal your position, Kraka. You are over here. Again, similar situation to Deedle. Hands or wrists and ankles bound, potato sack over your head. You hear the warbled muffles, and this occasional syllable comes through a mental telepathic bond that you all have for the time being. And with the addition of heavy flapping wings and some squawks.
So are we like up against the wall or anything? Are we just like
No, you're at the edge of a cliff.
kneeling on the ground or?
Yeah, you're kneeling on the ground. So, like, you're kneeling, and your wrists and ankles are bound, and you have a potato sack over your head, and, like, the tips of your fingers and toes are like, at that edge, that precipice where you know that that's a drop-off behind you. You do hear some shuffling around, real close by, presumably someone else trying to cause a distraction or a scene or try to escape or something.
All right. Well, I am going to I'm gonna try, and I'm bound up behind my back, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to free myself with my claws, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna like fall forward and like act like I passed out.
Okay. It's gonna be the same check from you, sleight of hand.
Before.
Okay. What was... I have to scroll back up because I have to find what Needle rolled for her sleight of hand. Because I forget. There it is, 21. Okay, so similar to Deedle, you're able to, get your finger in the right position. It takes some time, but you start cutting away at the ropes. As for pretending to have passed out, I will also need a performance check from you. Performance or deception, actually. It depends on how you want to play it. A 20.
I'm going to use an inspiration for that.
Go ahead and re-roll. Jesus! That's the
Yes, I'm
same
going
roll.
with 20.
We're going to have the big guy here make an insight check. You are not confident in your passing out performance, but you are still successfully working away at the rope. Now, with both of you added to that, I have to add him to the initiative. Whoa, I didn't want to do that. Where did he go? I'm going to say that's about all you can do at this present moment, Kraka.
That's fine.
Well, I'd anything aside from maybe trying to communicate through the telepathic connection.
I've been trying to decipher the what's going on in my head right now, but it seems like I hear a lot of arguing.
That's not
I'm
uncommon
really
for your
sure.
group of friends.
Yeah, that's how you know it's us.
If they're getting along, that's a problem.
So I'm just gonna wait until I actually see if I can get through this rope before I try to send a psychic message out.
Okay. Lala. It is your turn. You just got shot 4 times in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah, which is some bullshit.
Shot in the back, no less, because you're facing away.
Everybody's always trying to shoot me. I require your aid. I would like to use my healing surge, but I've never used it before, and it's very confusing.
Yes, it is.
So-
That healing surge is actually a rules as written rule. That's not
It's
very
like-
used.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of stuff, and it's just kind of confusing. So
Yes.
I would like you to help me
So,
understand.
As a bonus action, you can use healing surge.
Right,
You
and
can
it
spend.
does say if I use it as an action instead of a bonus action, and since I have 2 for my boots anyway, I'm just going to use it as an action to get the max.
Yes. Yep. So you can. It's similar to a potion. Bonus action, you roll action, you get max healing.
Yeah,
You roll your hit dice.
which is a D8, right?
Correct.
Okay, and then
So-
I have 6 little slots here that say per short rest, so I can roll up to 6 of my
No.
D8. No, okay.
So you can roll up to half your hit dice. You roll the die, add your Constitution modifier, or you take the max and add your Constitution modifier if you use it as an action. And you can roll a die. Roll, like if you say, I want to roll 2d8, and then you roll and heal, or you just take, what is it, 16, 26 points of healing, you're like, I want a little more. You can choose to have a little more. You can add another set of healing on top of that as one use.
Okay.
So essentially, as long as you don't use more than half your hit die, you can keep adding healing on for this one use of it.
Well, as a level 20, so then do I have 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you have 20. You have 20 d8, so you can use up to 10.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna use 8 and just take the 64 healing.
Okay.
Again,
So
that's as
you
an
use it.
action,
You
so-
use one use of healing surge. You take the 64 points of healing. So go ahead and add that back to your HP,
Gotcha. All right.
and that is your normal action.
Yes. Although Lala's healing surge looks very much like just frantically wrapping up bullet wounds with scraps of whatever.
You do all presumably have healer's kits on you and other various general first aid items.
Yes. Her healing surge is a lot of frantic tying of gauze and bandages.
Yes.
Okay.
Your movement and your hasted action. And your bonus action, technically.
Okay. Lala is gonna run for safety. That's always the first thing. So she heads into the darkness and kind of hangs out behind this rock just for rock protection's sake. My ankles are good.
Okay. You can get, like, I'm going to shift you over, like, a half step because you run into Joaquim's echo.
Oh, I don't see him anymore.
Yeah, it's because he moved. His echo's, like, in the darkness now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I can't really do anything about that right now.
Okay. I had seen him before when he was on the edge. So
Yeah, right. That's why I put him on the edge because it was, like, a half step off out of position for him, but this time I can't really move him.
Alright. Sorry, I was trying to look something up really quick, but nothing I do is ever quick. Where are you? There you are. Cool. Alright. Since I am in the darkness again, I had to double check that it works.
Why are you doing that?
She's just destroying things because mommy's taking her time. Since I am in the darkness again, I'm going to use my short bow. It says my sneak attack does work on a ranged weapon.
Yes.
So, okay, I'm gonna shoot the heck out of this guy.
You can only shoot once, so you can't really shoot the heck out of him. But make this one shot count.
Shoot. Yes. Rootin' tootin' shootin'.
You don't have extra attack?
Oh, that's
already.
That's my bad. He's hasted. He should have had another attack last turn.
Well, you're interrupting my turn.
21.
Wait, I can add a hero point.
Go ahead.
Because I'd just rather be safe than sorry.
Mm-hmm. I forgot he was hasted.
-1.
I forgot they were hasted.
Confirm. Click. That's a 2 for 23. 23 hit.
That just barely hits.
But it does. Yay.
So you do get your normal damage plus sneak attack.
And I'm gonna roll them separately so horrific things don't happen again.
You can roll. You can click all the dice together and just have it roll.
Okay. So there's 1d6, and that'll be +6. And then... Why have I 10? So it's just 11d6. Okay.
Yes. It's just a lot of d6 for your short bow.
Yeah, I forgot, because previously I was doing my dagger.
Yeah, daggers are all usually d4s.
Alright. So it's that number +6. 37 plus
43
6.
points of damage. Oh. Okay, I have to have him make a concentration check to see if he maintains.
Why?
That's natural 20, so he maintains concentration on haste.
Boo. Yes.
But he has an arrow in his gut, I will say. Are you doing anything else?
That's all she can do.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the one you just shot is going to use a legendary action. You shot from darkness, so he is going to shoot where that arrow came from, using a grit point to gain him advantage to negate the disadvantage from the darkness. Straight roll. That's a 24, which I know hits. 10 points of piercing damage to you, Lala. And now, it is the mysterious cloaked figure's turn. Oh, what is all this ruckus that is going on behind me? Both you, Deedle, and you, Kraka, hear him begin speaking again a little more clearly.
So I can hear what direction he's like coming from, right?
Yeah, he's talking from in front of you.
Okay.
Lala, Wakim, or Yenor. One of you needs to roll a d4. Oh, Wakim got it. He just took a 4. Well, you think you can play dead on the end of this line here, do ya? And Deedle, you hear heavy footfalls step away from you. Kraka, you feel the ground kind of sink down as the heavy footfalls stop in front of you. Are you going to respond or attempt to do anything, or are you still playing like you passed out?
How far am I through the rope?
Halfway at most.
Okay. I will respond with some gibberish slur, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Make a performance check.
Wrong sheet. Use inspiration. What's with these
Go ahead.
4s? That's better.
You know, if your friends just decided to lay down their arms and surrender, this would have gone a whole lot smoother for me. Let's see.
Friends. I don't have any friends.
Does a 31 hit you, Kraka?
Yeah.
The potato sack is ripped off your head as you are forcefully kicked over the side of this ravine.
Would I be able to use a reaction?
It
Do we all
depends.
What's the
see
key
this
point?
happen?
So Kraka first. It depends on what the reaction is.
Tipsy sway.
Tipsy sway.
Oh, never mind. He didn't miss.
No, he did not miss.
Never mind. And that would.
Yes, Joaquim, Lala, and Yenor, although Lala and Yenor are both preoccupied with other targets. Joaquim, you would see this. Lala and Yenor, you'd probably see the big guy moving around in this field. Kraka, as you are kicked over the edge, you are given enough movement in your hands and legs that the initial flail and panic kind of get you free from the ropes. Joaquim, you do see Kraka go through the barrier. So you know things can go from inside to outside of this barrier now. You're not sure about the other way around. However,
Gotcha.
Kraka, as your eyes are greeted with the forest daylight, you notice a familiar pair of red-tipped, large eagle-like feathers as you are picked up and kind of caught on the back of Poppy as she reacts and uses her reaction to grab you before you begin a free fall.
Oh, oh, Poppy. Oh, boy, am I glad to see you. Would I be able? Well, I don't see the ground. I don't know if we're gonna. But if we do happen to hit anything, would I be able to use slow fall?
Would you be able to use what?
Slow fall as a reaction.
Let me look at your reaction. Yeah, if you begin if you begin falling and take falling damage, you'd be able to use that as a reaction. Your hands, there's still like the remnants of rope around your wrists and ankles, but it's broken now.
How long is the rope?
It's not very long. Well, the lengths that's still like wrapped around, because it's still pulled tight on your wrists and ankles, it's just snapped in the middle. I'd say it's maybe only like 10 feet total, but broken into quarters, so like each thing's like 2.5 feet. If you were to unwrap it from your arms. It's not your turn, this was just you getting kicked. Joaquim and Lala and Yenor, you do see this. You see the initial panic. You feel the initial panic of your friend getting kicked out of this barrier. And then you slowly see the wings of Poppy just flapping back up over the edge of the ravine with a very confused and dazed Kraka on her back.
Nice, Poppy!
That damned bird! I'd call that his... I'd say that's his whole turn. I'm not gonna have him do anything else. He's just gonna use the rest of his movement to walk back in front of you, Deedle. You feel the footfalls. You hear the footfalls, and you kind of just feel the presence of something directly in front of you. I wonder if she can catch two people.
I cringe.
Well, that's the end of the mysterious cloaked figure's turn, and it is now your turn. You have spent some time getting through the rope. You're flailing your legs about, trying to distract. I will say, make another sleight of hand check.
Ugh. I'm gonna take an inspiration roll.
Go ahead.
You better. Yeah.
29. That is much better. This will take the rest of your action, but you do break through the rope on your wrists, and you're able to get your wrists free.
And that's all I can do, isn't it?
You can use your bonus action to keep flailing your legs. You could try making a strike against the rope on your legs, see if you can break it in one strike. You might accidentally hit yourself.
I wouldn't be able to use a cantrip, would I?
It depends on the cantrip.
Maybe Mage Hand.
Mage Hand. What would you want to use Mage Hand to do?
To shove this guy back.
It sounds interesting, so I'm gonna allow it. You will make an attack with Mage Hand. So, roll a d20. And add your wit. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Wicked.
You did something cool and you rolled a natural 20 on it. You get an inspiration back.
I got a red dragon for it. That's pretty cool.
You're using the I forget that dragon's name. Thumberchod dice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now Mage Hand isn't strong necessarily, but you do push him like somewhere between 5 and 10 feet away from you.
Is he prone by chance? Like, did he fall down to his knees or anything?
No, you just push him back.
That's good enough.
He did happen to have start grabbing the sack that was on your head. So as you push him back, you are momentarily blinded by this sudden presence of light and vision, as the potato sack is no longer around your head.
I'm gonna try to squint as much as I can to try to adjust my eyes to the light.
It doesn't take very long because it's not direct sunlight. It's like the light that peeks through the canopy of a forest.
Okay.
Even in this open area, there's tall trees around, and the sun's not directly high in the sky. It's kind of off a little bit. So there's light,
Right.
but it's filtered a little bit. Takes a few moments, but you're able to get your eyes to adjust. So your head is free, your hands are free, your ankles are still bound. But I'm gonna say that's all you can do.
Okay.
Joaquim, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was muted. So
It's okay. It's better than last week. It happened every time it was your turn last week.
so
You just got shot.
anyway, I did get shot.
Yes.
But it's okay. It was, if anything, it was like grazed.
And you watched Lala get shot again.
Yeah, that happened.
You watched Janor get shot. You watched Kraka get kicked off a cliff.
A lot of things are happening around me. I'm not really sure what I want to do here. I can't see Lala. Where is she?
In the darkness. She's to
In
like
the
that
dark.
side in the darkness, right on the edge.
Okay.
Can you see your echo?
No, I can't see my echo either.
Your echo is just like north of her. Like northwest. So up
Okay.
into the left.
don't really know what to do other than that.
And do you want to keep having Enor
I
have advantage on the big guy?
that is the question. What is this dude over here looking like right now? The one that Lala was attacking.
Well, pretty bloody.
Pretty bloody.
Like hurting. Not as bloody as the one that was missing an eye.
All right. I can get to him, so let's move to him
Okay.
and to put me within melee range of him, and then
So you'll be there.
But I would also like my Echo to move with me.
Is it a bonus action to control your Echo?
I don't think it's any action, actually. Hold on, let me double check.
Manifest Echo.
You can mentally command the Echo to move up to 30 feet in any direction. No action required.
Gotcha. So the movement doesn't require it.
Correct.
Okay, so it's gonna move with you. You can't quite get in flanking.
No. It's okay. I just want him to stay within. I'd like it to stay within 15 feet of me, just so that it doesn't disappear.
Do you want it to be right up next to this guy, or no?
No, I don't need it to be next to him. If anything, as long as it's within 15 feet of me, it can stay next to Lala.
So like, I can put him right there. That should work.
Okay. And since this guy is in darkness, but I can see, I get advantage on the attack, right?
Correct.
All right. So let's make some attacks.
Do you get one attack or two attacks?
I get 2 attacks.
2 attacks. Okay.
I don't know why it rolled a 5 plus a 14, but
well, it's 5 and 14 because you rolled 2d20. It just automatically adds dice together when you roll them together.
That's weird because I rolled it at advantage. It didn't add my modifier.
So it's doing to you what it does to Lala all the time.
Yeah.
So 14. So 27.
Yeah.
And that hits.
So slashing. I rolled a 3 and a 5, so 8 plus 7, so 15.
15 points slash damage.
And then, if the buttons want to work, let's throw.
I have to concentration check.
Well, before you do that, doing a level 3 smite on that.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and.
So it's 3d8?
No, it's 48.
48, okay.
Because it's 2d8, then level 2 is 3d8, then level 3 is 48.
Gotcha. 48. Additional 19 radiant.
So that is 34 points. He rolled a 19, so he maintains concentration.
Ooh. All right.
Concentration
Second
was
attack.
17 on 34. So go ahead and roll your second attack.
Yep.
You're trying to break the haste.
That'll hit.
That hits.
Slashing. Did it roll?
It's coming through now.
Okay.
Maybe. I still don't see a result. There it is.
I see the, yeah.
So 14 points damage.
14, and then we'll do another smite. What do I have? Come on. Come on. Why are you such a butt? Alright,
I
this
think
will
it's
just
above
be a level...
VTT that's being slow.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll do a level 2 smite here.
Alright, so that's 3d8.
Ooh, that's pretty good damage.
Uh, 22 plus 14 is 36, so I have to roll an 18. Oops. That one was a 26.
Damn. Well, actually, can I get my? I can't get the echo in flanking, but can I have him next to me in melee range?
That's where I had him originally, so yeah.
Okay, because then I actually get an extra attack from the echo spot.
Yes.
So let me mark that off. Unleash Incarnation. And attacking. Advantage. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
It's dead.
Good.
It died. It's dead. You cut right through
So,
the
yeah.
armor and like you didn't quite split him in half, but you opened up his chest.
Yep. Okay, so then...
Blood spurts out on you, so you're covered in blood.
Well, technically, the last slash was made by the Echo, so the Echo is covered in blood.
Right, the echo's covered. You have some blood on you too.
I can't escape the blood. So... Let's see here. What else do I want to do?
Is attacking from the echo? Attacking from the echo is not anything, right? Doesn't cost you.
I don't believe it is anything. Unleash Incarnation? I just have to mark it off. Oh, no. Wait.
Whenever you take the attack action.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
So
action.
it's just an additional.
Right.
So let's.
So that leaves you with bonus action. Just your bonus action.
Just my bonus action. Let's. Can I do? Oh, I can do some stuff with the bonus action. I can. Cause I'm all crafty and shit. We're gonna burn 2 sorcery points.
Okay.
And
So you're going to convert 2 sorcery points into a spell slot?
No. I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points to quicken a spell.
What spell are you quickening?
Are both of these creatures considered humanoids?
Which ones?
Well, the ones we're fighting.
You're only fighting one right now. The other one's in a barrier.
Okay, so
You know most of the time that there's a humanoid piloting an armored suit. You do not know what the mysterious cloaked figure is.
okay. In that case, can I? Yeah, no. I want to do that. Shit. It's just the one dude, right?
Correct. He's the last one up that is not the big man. Now you try targeting the big man, you're unsure of what'll happen.
I haven't really done anything to him. Alright, so yeah. Alright, can I not quicken the spell then, actually?
Sure.
Okay. I'm not going to do anything else.
Okay.
I end my turn.
Yenor, it is your turn. He is still technically prone. He cannot get up from the grovel position until the start of his turn.
Awesome. Advantage. That is a 15 plus 12, I think my thing is. Yeah.
So 27 hits.
Alright, so 1d8 plus 6. That is a 6 plus 6, so that's 12. Plus another d8 for more radiant. That's a 5.
15.
Let me check which spell slots I have.
Don't want to run it.
By the way, bonus action pickup Dawnbringer, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you don't want to run out of spell slots.
Screw it. I have another 4th level spell slot. 4th level smite. That is a 6, a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 1.
That is 22 points of damage.
Yep.
It's breaking. You're breaking it.
Good. Smack again. That is a 15 plus 12.
That hits. Because that's
course it
another
does.
27.
So that is 7 plus 6. And then another 6. And then I will do
19.
a 3rd level smite. So that's 4 of them, right?
Yes.
That is an 8, an 8, a 1, and a 2.
$19 points of damage. Or 19 more points of damage, I should say. Armor's really sparking. Yeah, one more strike.
That is another 15 plus 12.
You're rolling a lot of 15s.
Listen, it'd be better if it was a lot of 20s. So that's a 4 plus 6.
Okay.
And then that is an 8.
18. Okay.
I'm just going to do a 1st level smite.
Okay.
So that's
2d8.
2. That is a 5 and a 3.
Okay.
I don't think I have any bonus actions, but or No, because I used my bonus action.
Yep, you use your
I'm
bonus
done.
action to pick up Dawnbringer. What are
I'm
you
done.
telling Poppy to do?
To bring Kraka back to the cliff. Outside of the bowl.
Okay.
She can do that. She's got plenty of movement.
So she's just gonna, like, there, where she was. Down on the other side. Like, do you care? You could ask Kraka if he cares.
I'll ask Kraka where he wants to go.
Kraka, where would you like to be positioned?
I'll jump right out into the tree.
So right here, and then you want to be close to one of the trees? Okay. So we'll have Poppy just kind of skirt around this way. You can't jump out yet, but you will be able to at the start of your turn.
I mean, she could have been back out over here, and I could have jumped in the tree that way, but that's fine.
That's true. She could stay over here. Okay. It is now the armored bounty hunter's turn, and he's going to use half his movement to stand up. And he just... sparks flying off his back, and he just looks at you. And as he's back up, his arm begins winding the hook back into it. Like the retracted measuring tape. Yenor, since you did so much damage to him, roll a D100.
$97.
So some of his systems are down then as well. He is. You see as he winds back in the hook, he's doing the slapping it, trying to get it to switch, and the hook's just kind of jammed. He can't really get that side to work. An arm blade comes out the other side. It's gonna stab you.
Okay.
So he is going to make one attack against you. That is a 20, which misses.
Yep.
So you see this happen because there's just rage, and you just parry with Dawnbringer as he just comes in very predictively. Second strike is a 26.
That hit.
So as you parry, he kind of flips his hand up and pushes your sword in with the power armor strength, and as he does, it just clips you across the center of your armor. You take 30 points of slashing damage. He uses one of his attacks to pull his arm blade back in, and this little nozzle pops up on his wrist gauntlet. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
$26.
Okay. Wakeem and Lala, and now Kraka, and I guess Deedle, you can see kind of what's happening. You see Yenor parry the arm. This guy gets up and he's pissed off. There's sparks flying off his back. He's messing with his gauntlet. He tries to get Yenor. She parries. The second strike, he just slashed across her. You see the arm blade retracted and this little nozzle pop up, and you're not really sure all of the logistics of a mech suit. Then imagine the flamethrower on like a Mandalorian suit. That is 51 points of fire damage cut in half to 25.
Question.
Yes. Your reaction?
Shield Master Evasion. If an effect allows half damage on success, I can use it to take no damage.
Use your reaction and do that. Do you do that?
Yes.
As you do, you bring your shield in front, and you're holding Dawnbringer just behind, and you're just taking the brunt of this flamethrower. Just stand there, just as it runs out, and it retracts back in, and he extends his arm blade again. He doesn't look happy. He is also going to use his bonus action to... You see this green glow within the armor? And some of the sparks die down a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot. At the top of this turn order, we're going to go to break. It's just about that time. Thank you all for tuning in so far. Hope you are enjoying. And thank you all to those that are listening on the RSS feeds and the podcast. We'll be back here momentarily after a quick snack, drink, bathroom break.
Shower.
A shower?
I've done it before.
Shower quickly, yes. We've got killing to do.
Let's do it.
We are back. Thank you all for staying tuned for the second part of this combat. We're going to come back right back into the top of the round with Kraka.
All right. Well, am my legs still bound or no?
No.
All right. So I'm completely free now. So I'm guessing, Poppy's like wait at the tree line.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna run and. I guess, is he looking at the tree? Like, would I run and jump off the top of his head? Would I be running off his wing and jumping? Whichever way, I'd be
Poppy's
jumping into
not
the tree.
large enough for you to run. You'd just be jumping. It's not like a dragon.
I thought he was a lot bigger than me because I'm.
No, she's
small,
large enough to carry two people right now, but she's not She doesn't have the same physical prowess as a dragon or a wyvern would.
Right. Well, then I'm just jumping off of her into this tree.
Easy
Yeah,
enough to do. You're basically level with it, so it's like 10 feet of movement.
Can I see in this area?
Yes.
Do. All right, I'm going to. Would I be hidden from the guy, or will the guy have seen me jump into the tree?
Right now, the cloaked figure's focus is on Deedle, who just pushed him back with a mage hand.
So, all right. Then I would like to throw the my light hammer at him from the tree. And, that would count as a sneak attack, right? Because he doesn't know where I am, so I'd have advantage, or?
You do, but I'm not gonna have you roll, because as you go to throw your light hammer, it bounces off this invisible field and kind of almost hits you in the head before you catch it.
Huh. So you can't penetrate it from the outside, but you can penetrate it from the inside. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to see if maybe it's just weapons that can't get in there, and I'm gonna jump out of the tree inside of there, and if that succeeds, I'm gonna charge after them and attack them.
So you jump. Whoa, I didn't want to move that. You jump out of the tree and get deflected back into the tree.
Oh, so I just kind of like I bounced off of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if it, I'm just gonna sit in the tree for right now and try to figure out what to do now. Okay, I know I can pass through it. I just don't know how now. There's nothing else I can really do, anyways.
Okay.
So that ends my turn.
All right. Lala, it is your turn.
Okay. This large enemy by Ynor he didn't have his turn yet, so he's still prone, yes.
No, he should not be groveling anymore.
Okay. I missed his turn, but that's fine.
He was not groveling. He attacked Ynor quite a few times.
Oh, totally missed it. Sorry.
She returned the favor.
Naturally.
What?
Lala is going to be using the absolute maximum of her movement this turn and doing things she hates doing. Here goes.
Where are you moving?
She is running 10 feet just to the edge of the darkness.
Okay.
And then she will use her darkness advantage with her short bow to try and hit him.
What's the range on a short bow?
80.
It is within 80 feet.
Yeah, just barely. That's why I said
Just barely.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my movement too. $25?
No, that's a 15 plus your short bow bonus.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Okay, never mind.
It's doing the weird thing.
Yeah, so...
So it's a
15,
27, actually.
20. Okay,
That does hit.
cool. So we're gonna pierce along with our sneak attacks. I forgot to separate them. God damn. Please be okay.
Why is it doing it so many times when you
Nope,
click the button?
It did the thing again. That's why I've been just doing them separately.
I mean, you could just roll them separately.
That's what I've been doing, and I forgot.
Because I don't see any sneak attack values.
It rolled it twice, like right in a row, immediately. Like awful thing. So I can wait for it to come through, and you can pick one, or I can do it one more time, and it should just do it. Like,
just roll 11d6.
sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's counting very slow. 8, 9, 10.
Oh, because it's still trying to process the other rolls.
I know. It's a nightmare. Roll.
I bet this one's still going to come through before the other two do.
Probably. Fingers crossed, at least.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. 38. Plus, what's your short bow bonus?
6.
6? So, 44. So, from the angle you're at, you can get, like, part of the armor that's cracked that Yenor has been hacking away at, and your arrow just goes right in there. And you see sparks start. It's like when you pierce a battery. Just sparks
Because I do
flying.
battle.
You have your hasted attack.
Alright, let's do it again. Short bow.
You still have advantage as well.
20. Oh. Joaquin, this darkness thing's working out really well for me. You should keep it.
Oh, look, it added your modifier that time.
So nice.
It's the same roll. It's a 27, so
It
it hits.
Alright, so let's just do 11 d6.
No, you don't get 11d6. You only get sneak attack once.
Oh,
once
that's
per
right.
turn.
I'm sorry. So,
It's just your normal damage.
yes. Which is 1d6 and then plus 6. So I'm just going to roll a d6 and now click the thingy, which is went behind the thing, a 1 plus 6, so 7.
I have to check something. Do you have... What's attack roll?
A what? Do I have a what?
No, that's only an assassin. Only an assassin.
I say she's not an assassin.
The rogue that does an insane amount of sneak attack damage because it gets auto crits on some of its attacks. But your second arrow hits kind of just below where your first arrow hits. It's sparking real bad. Yenor, you kind of have to hide behind your shield so you don't get a stray spark. Yeah. Is that all you're doing? Are you moving anymore?
Yes. She is doing a thing that she fucking hates doing. Pulling her maximum, going 70, pulling the maximum movement that she has so that Yenor has the opportunity to flank him and she will have advantage on her turn.
That is smart.
Yeah. She telepathically lets Yenor know, like, fucking hate this. Alright.
It is the mysterious cloaked figure's turn. I should have just done this thing myself from the beginning. The field around this figure shatters. As he joins in the fight. Do, 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 do. I see that you like shadows over there. Let's see if you like mine. I don't know how big that AoE is. That might be too big. I didn't actually measure how big that is. Yeah, that's too big. I didn't want it to be that big. Let's say like a... Too small. That's better. Joaquim, Yenor, and Lala. The shadows begin closing in around all three of you, and the darkness gets blotted out. I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yenor, some sort of benefit to being near her per saving throws? Yes or no? I don't remember. It was like the last session.
Yeah, it's a +4.
You get a +7 from Joaquin.
You have
We're
to
not
be
close.
within 10 feet.
Yeah.
Rolled a 10. I have a +12, so that's 22. I'm going to hero point that just to be
I'm gonna hero point mine.
doubly sure.
Okay.
My dice aren't even rolling on my screen, so
That's
I don't
so
know if
weird.
that's correct or not.
Just roll a physical dice.
Where are the hero
That
points?
is correct
Oh,
and
there
come
they are.
to a 20. Why did it? 18, 19, 20, 21, and then +4 is 25. Is that right? Am I right?
25? Yes.
I think so. Yeah? Okay.
24.
So a 25 and two 24s.
Drum roll.
You each take... Where's that total? 36 points of necrotic damage
Oh man, we
Ow.
all go.
and 40 points of poison damage.
36 plus 4.
76.
Thank you.
Damn.
All of those were fails.
Those were all fails? Ow.
You see the figure kind of struggle to use that ability as his opening move. He kind of takes a knee on the ground for a second before he gets back up. Would you all like to negotiate now, or are we going to smack each other until one of us falls?
Does he have careful magic, or did the big guy near us seem to suffer damage as well?
Oh, that's a good call. And Joaquim, I also need a Constitution check for your Echo, technically.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's probably gonna fail.
Yeah, probably is gonna fail. Yeah, that's a failure. So the echo goes away.
Yes, your Echo is gone. The power suit seems to be a little more damaged than it was a moment ago, as well.
Oh my.
He is going to... Let's... There you are! I'm going to change your darkness out, Joaquin, for a different AoE real quick. Was that 30 feet? 30 feet too big?
I thought it was 15.
30 feet is too big. It is 15 feet. You see this massive figure, just cloaked and face still obscured, appear in front of you. Deedle, it's your turn.
Do I have my legs unbound yet?
Go ahead and make one final sleight of hand check. Yes. Yes, you do. So you are no longer restrained, bound, and when the cloaked figure shattered the barrier around you, your weapons and armor magically reappeared on your person as well.
Alright. I'm gonna try to take a shot at him with the longbow then.
You hit him with a longbow?
Yep.
Go ahead and make your first strike, because you have two.
Oh. Definitely using an inspiration for that one.
Go ahead, reroll.
Oh,
good
the other
job.
one was better.
You have hero points too.
Oh. So the hero points, what do I roll for that?
D6. And you just add it to your roll.
Roll.
A 19 misses.
Craptastic.
Second strike.
Try it again. 23.
23 misses. Just barely.
Can I take another hero point?
You can't use a hero point after you know the outcome of the roll, but you can use an inspiration.
Whoa. Okay, I'll try another inspiration. Not 18! 13 better. 26.
That hits.
Yay! $11.
He takes some damage. Doesn't seem to affect him as greatly as it should.
Good to know.
Are you doing anything else?
Do I have any more actions that, like, maybe I could pull the hood off of one of these other two next to me?
I'd say if you use your bonus action and sacrifice your movement, you can pull the hoods off.
I'll do that.
You pull the hoods off.
Yep.
Okay. You pull the hoods off. One of them is passed out, just old man, farmer-looking fellow. And the other one is your old friend, Kev.
Oh no. Alright, at least now I know who they are.
Are you doing anything else? I guess you can't. That's everything.
Nope, I'm done.
Wakeem, it is your turn, and this big man's in your presence.
Is my darkness still up?
Yes, I just changed it to a different AoE so that everyone can see what's happening inside of the darkness.
We'll look at
Well,
the
it
guy and
depends.
say, what
Did
do
you
want?
actually? You have to make a concentration check,
Oh, okay.
right? Because you got hit.
Yep.
So you gotta make a concentration check and beat a 38.
I have to beat a 38.
You took 76. So no, a 38. Half damage.
And yeah,
Half the damage you
it
took.
failed.
Even with your is that with your bonus to concentration checks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're not a warcaster, are you?
No.
Okay. Yes, then oops. Give me a second, I just closed the tab. I just closed the whole thing. Come on. We're having some difficulties with. Let's get that back there. That's where that's supposed to be. Back in the campaign.
Hello?
I
Okay.
accidentally closed my browser.
Oh,
The
no.
browser that I had the thing up. So your darkness does fall, actually. It would have fallen last turn. But you are no longer concentrating.
Nope.
But it is still your turn, yes.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do. Let's see. Surprised this guy's probably got legendary resistances. Let's see here. What do I have? Okay. Let's do bonus action healing word.
Interesting.
At the 4th level.
Okay.
That. And then. Oh. So I healed 20. And then let's do let's do a what's this do? Vicious mockery.
Interesting.
So that's a wisdom save.
Okay. What are you saying to mock him? Or to mock them?
I'm just kind of looking at him, and he kind of poofed over here, and just like, "What the fuck do you want, douchebag?"
Okay. Wisdom save. Oh, that was low for him. That'll be a 23.
All right, yeah, that's a success. So, I don't think it does anything.
No, not a cantrip. Cantrips on success don't do anything.
All right, then that's all I can do. I end my turn.
Yenor. It's your turn.
I have a rules question.
Okay.
Spirit Shroud.
Yeah.
Any attack I make deals 1d8 extra damage when I hit a creature within 10 feet of me.
Yes.
That doesn't specify a melee hit.
Correct.
Would a spell hit also do it?
Let me find. There it is. Until the spell ends, any attack you make. So yes, as long as you are making an attack roll,
Okay.
that thing will deal an additional 1d8 damage.
Okay.
In addition to the rest of the stipulations of that spell.
I'm not used to spell casting. If I'm concentrating on one thing, can I cast something else or no?
Yes.
That doesn't require double concentration.
Correct. So if you're concentrating on a spell, you can cast other spells, as long as they don't require concentration.
Okay. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud at 5th level.
Okay.
So that would give 2d8.
Yes.
Is there a way to mark that or no?
One second, I have to play with your aura here. 10, then 20. I'm gonna make this one not that green. Can you see both of those?
Yeah, kind of.
Let's change. So the blue is your aura of protection. The green is your spirit shroud.
Okay, my thing's acting up then. Alright, and then I'm going to cast Destructive Wave on him. So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Each creature you choose, so you can choose to not include Lala. A Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
That's a 30.
Okay. So for that, I think it's half damage.
Yes.
Right? Where's my thing? So it's 5d6 thunder. 4, 8, 12, 1. So that'd be 6 thunder damage.
What'd you roll?
So 12 plus 1 is 13.
Mhm.
So half of that 6.
Correct. Yes.
Alright, and then another 5d6 cut in half. So 15 cut in half radiant.
That's 7.
He's not knocked prone. But then he takes...
Your additional 2d8.
Yes. Three and 7.
Okay.
Now, I don't think I can do anything else because I can't make melee attacks after that.
Nope. You can tell Poppy to do something. She's just flapping here.
I'll leave her there for safety right now.
Okay.
And that's it.
It is this armored guy's turn. He looks... They look unhappy. You hear him say, "You didn't hire me for this! I don't get paid enough!" He's going to bonus action disengage. Then you see him... Oh yeah. So he disengages, so he doesn't invoke attack of opportunity. You see him hit a couple buttons on his wrist, and a jetpack, sparking a little bit, begins to lift off as he becomes one with his surroundings. And he is no longer a thing. Until you did the damage. So go ahead and roll 10d6 fire damage. You see just fire explode from an invisible location north of you. And he comes crashing to the ground. Up here. And then explodes again. Oh. He tried to use his jetpack to get away. Oh yeah, you damaged his back.
Okay.
He was groveling. That's the only part that you'd be able to hit. It's a whole... Yeah. It's not like you're stabbing him with a dagger. You're hitting him with a big blade across the whole back, his neck, his shoulders. He blew up. Kraka, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna come down here out of the trees and run over to these other two guys in Deedle. And I'm gonna check on all of them and see how they're doing.
That first guy you see there is passed out.
Okay.
Not hurt, just passed out.
How's Deedle and the other guy looking?
Deedle's freed herself. And is standing up and getting ready for battle. Kev, on the end of the line, is freaked out, but coherent. You also do feel the full strength of the telepathic bond between all of you, thanks to Lala's telekinetic abilities.
Okay. I'm gonna grab this old man that's passed out and like pick him up and like throw him over my shoulder.
Okay.
Like I'm.
You're carrying him.
Walk over to Kev because I know I see that Deedle's alright because I did see her shoot at this guy twice already.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna like let her do her thing and stay on the offensive. And I'm gonna. Well, they have. Remember me?
Yeah.
And like try to snap him out of it.
Oh. Oh. How did you get here? How did I get here? Where are we?
Yeah, I don't. Those are questions that aren't have the answers to right now. But let's get away from this cliff and let's get a little bit safer area.
Oh. I can't move.
Oh.
He's still tied up.
I don't have anything sharp besides my claws, so. I guess I use my claws to cut him free.
Okay. I
can't carry them both, I don't think.
No. I will have you make a make an attack with your claws.
But if I'm doing that, then I'd be able to attack both his hands and his feet. Because I get 2 attacks per action, so.
Well, they're tied. It's like a hog tie.
23.
You cut the rope. And his hands and feet are free.
Alright.
Thanks. I can carry that guy for you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's stretching out his joints and everything.
Alright, I hand him off to him. He's kind of heavy.
He grabs him, picks him up. He kind of stumbles a little bit before catching his feet, and then he stands up and he's like, "I got him. We're good." See, when he stumbles, Poppy flies over, make sure that no one falls.
Yeah, I was gonna try to bring him over there, but if he's got it, I'm sure he can. All right, Kev, you think you can get to safety while I distract this guy?
Yeah. Yeah,
If
I can't.
Poppy's there, he can possibly help. No, I don't expect you to fight. I expect you to protect this old man right now.
Okay.
All right, and then let's see. So I have. Let's see. I don't know what. 40 more feet of movement. No, that wasn't 30 feet. So I have 35 more feet.
Yeah, 65 feet. No, you have 50 feet of movement.
Huh?
You moved from the tree.
Yeah, I have 65 feet of movement.
That was about 15 feet from the tree to where you are now. You have 65 feet total. Minus 15, you have 15 feet of movement, or you have 50 feet of movement.
My ruler said 30 feet, but okay.
I don't know why your ruler said 30 feet. You can make it to the big guy.
No, yeah, I'm gonna flank him and then like come up behind him.
Yep. So you're flanking with Joaquin?
Right. So I have 2 attacks per action. So I used 1 attack before, so I still have another attack?
Correct.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to hit him with the other hammer because I forgot to pick up my light hammer and it's probably still back there in the tree.
Go ahead and make your attack.
I'm going to use a hero point.
Go ahead and add it.
21?
Misses. Not really a miss. It's kind of like you go to hit him and it just kind of bounces off his form.
Well, then I'm going to spend a key point and do a Fury of Blows on him.
All right, go ahead and make your 2 strikes. 2 unarmed strikes.
Was his attack at advantage?
You do get an advantage because you're flanking, so you do get advantage on that attack with your light hammer. So go ahead and roll another attack with your light hammer. Good call, Joaquin. 22 plus 5 is a 27. That does hit. So you can actually roll damage on your hammer.
9.
Okay. And then you can roll your flurry of blows hit again to see if it's...
Okay, because, all right. See, that was
nat
29
20.
before. Let's see what happens now. 29 again.
Yeah.
All right, I'll take it.
So your flurry of blows also hits. Are your punches considered magical?
Yes, they are, to ignore resistance and immunity.
Yes. Yep. Okay. That is all I needed to know.
Another 29.
That one also has advantage. So roll another one, just in case it's a natural 20. No, but the second one still hits, so go ahead and roll damage.
Croca, I hope you're stunning striking.
No, I wasn't. I forgot about it.
Why not?
I'll let you add it on.
Well, then I'll
that
make the
last
last
one.
attack stunning
Yeah.
strike.
So that's a wisdom saving throw, right? Or a constitution saving throw. I think it's
Like-
constitution.
It's a con save.
Yeah. What's your
18.
18? Oh, so you need him to roll a natural 1. Does not. He succeeds. Are you doing anything else, Kronka?
No. That'll be my bonus action, my action. Yeah, so I have nothing else to do.
Okay. At the end of your turn, you insufferable turtle. A shadow extends up from your feet and just whips at the front of you. That is a 32 to hit.
That hits.
You take 15 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You succeed. So you are not restrained, and you take...
What was it?
Huh?
No, that's what I was asking, the damage.
Yeah, so you are not restrained, and you take 18 points of necrotic damage cut in half to 9. And then it is Lala's turn.
Okay. I'm sorry. I think I missed. What is the staticky circle around Joaquin and him? Is that his darkness and it's just the different look to it? Yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't be there anymore.
Oh, okay. I'm still seeing
It's
it.
gone.
And
But yes, that was the darkness, just so everyone could actually see what was going on.
Okay, that's what I thought, and I was just Okay,
That's fine.
cool.
It shouldn't be there. I deleted it because he's not concentrating on that anymore.
Yeah, well, whenever it decides to update. Alright. So Lala is going to run up and take position sort of like next to, but also slightly behind Kraka.
Okay.
And she's going to use her psychic blades to attack, but also expend 3 of her psionic die to use her rend mind attack along with it. And they're flanking, so she has advantage. Yes.
Shit. Yes, you do have advantage because of your rogue abilities.
Oh, I'm okay.
You're not flanking because you're not in melee. But you, if another enemy target is within 5 feet of your target creature, then you still get sneak attack on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yes.
So, psychic blades attacking. Click. Anytime now.
Maybe not. There it is.
I would say the
22.
higher is an 11. Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna add a hero point just in case.
Go ahead.
It's plus 10 with my dex. And that's a 3.
So 25?
Yep.
25 hits.
Yay. So it's psionic blade is 1d6, so 11d6, and then that's plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then he will need a wisdom saving throw of 19 or better. That's a low roll. So many twos.
Your psychic
Holy
attack, your psychic blades is all psychic damage, correct?
That's a good question.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, it's psychic damage, and then your psychic rend. Where's that? At the bottom
that's
somewhere.
in the butt to find. It's
Rend mind.
Yeah, it's rend mind. It's way down at the bottom. Way down at the bottom of the actions.
So wisdom saving throw. Is 25.
Damn.
So he succeeds. And your psychic blades hit him. But it's almost like he catches them between his fingers. And just kind of crushes the energy blade in his hand. As he looks over his shoulder at you. Doesn't seem to have an effect.
I'm offended.
Are you doing anything else?
Yeah. So then
You have another strike.
Regular dagger.
You throw in a regular dagger?
Yeah.
You do have the belt of returning. Okay?
I do.
Go ahead and throw your regular dagger.
Is it still at advantage?
Yes.
Again, I don't. Okay.
But no
I
sneak
wasn't
attack.
Completely. Cool. Anytime now. Anyone read any good books lately? Oh my god. there. They're finally moving.
That's insane.
I've never seen the dice be so slow and poorly. So that's a 12.
So,
Plus
23.
23, yes. Does it hit? Question mark.
23 misses. So as you throw your dagger, it bounces off his armor and then reappears on your belt.
Angry. She's fairly out of motion as well, so I'm just gonna leave her there. And that's my turn.
Okay. At
Sorry,
the
guys.
end of your turn, he is going to spend 2 legendary actions. And cast one of his spells. He's gonna cast Blight on you, Kraka. So I need a Constitution saving throw from you. No, Kraka. Not Deedle.
Whoops.
Wrong one. We happy with the 20?
0 point.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, 21.
That is a fail. That is... $39 points of necrotic damage. To you, Kraka.
Ouch.
And then it is, because that was the legendary action, so it is his turn now. Ah, you guys are swarming me like flies. Can't we just have a nice conversation? He's looking at you, Joachim. He looks back at you, Lala. He looks over into the distance to you, Yenor. Talking about having a nice conversation.
Read any good books lately?
You kicked me.
What is it you want anyway?
It's been many a century since someone asked me that question. Most people just do what I want. What do I want? I'm unsure.
You should probably figure that out before you resort to kidnapping people. You should have like a list of demands ready.
Oh, my demands. Now that's different. That's your unconditional surrender. And handing over the Onyx Accord's leadership. That would be step 2.
See, unfortunately,
we don't have them in our pockets, man.
She
Mine's
does.
just full of daggers. I can almost guarantee you with great certainty that her pockets are filled with Griffin treats and paperwork. Poppy's not a griffin. What the fuck is she?
Hippogriff. Close enough, though.
Thank you.
This is exhausting.
You could let us go.
There's no fun in that.
There's no fun in all of us dying either. Because, yeah, you can kill us, but we're going to take you with us.
Are you
Or
sure?
being exhausted. You don't seem like you're having fun right now.
Are you sure about that? Do you think
we
you can
ending
take
this-
me with you?
Are we
You
ending
really
this in
don't
musical
seem like you're
chairs?
having fun.
Yeah. We can end this with a game of musical chairs. I'll challenge you to that. That'd be more fun.
Lala or Yenor, each of you can make a persuasion check, or one of you can make it with advantage.
If we can manage to get this man to play musical chairs with us, I quit D&D.
Lala, what's your persuasion?
Not as good as my deception.
I have a plus 10.
Yeah, you go for it.
Okay.
So you roll with advantage. No, why'd you put it down there?
I don't. Oh, my thing also broke. Yeah, it's
Okay.
missing the piece.
That's not good.
That is a 16 plus 10, 26.
And that was a persuasion check, right?
Yes.
If we were lying, I'd be on it.
Kraka or Deedle, since Joaquim already rolled for me. One of you roll a D100. Alright. What did you roll?
26.
You beat it by 1. Oh, he rolled real low. You beat it by 1. I guess playing around in people's dreams isn't too fun anymore, is it?
No, it's really not.
To think all I want to do is have conversation with one of my offspring.
Ew, what?
No!
All of
No!
you, all of a sudden, wake up in the town where you left with Zara and the slaves.
Huh?
From a same collective dream, you all just jolt awake, checking yourselves, looking for Poppy, looking for injuries. It felt so real.
Are we all in like our usual areas so we don't necessarily all see each other?
We're,
Or have we
we're
like,
all in
shared
our
up-
room.
You're
Yeah,
you're
has
all
everyone
sharing a
stayed for the
room.
night?
Yeah, you all had a collective room that was
Okay.
building with like
Next to Zara's office.
yes.
Gotcha.
Alright, who here doesn't know who their dad is? Besides Yenor.
I mean, I guess I don't. Doesn't matter.
The DM has
I
been
don't know.
mocking me that I don't know who my dad is. What was that?
Oh. I know who my parents were, but I thought they died.
Did you see the bodies? That's important.
That is an
No.
important question.
I did not.
It could have been a ruse. So that makes 3.
Yes, it does.
I can confirm it is you three that do not know who your parents are. Well, Yenor doesn't know who her dad is, but Lala, you don't know who your parents are, and Beetle, you're pretty sure at this point in time that your parents were dead.
I mean, he just said offspring, so really, he could be our mom. Somebody's mom.
Could be. Plus, I thought my sister was dead too, but then again, I was wrong about that too.
Kraka, you did see your parents get killed. And Joaquim, other than not knowing the whereabouts of your father in this present moment, you know both your parents are alive.
Yep. I had a happy childhood.
But you are all have the cold night sweats and are very tense from this weirdly realistic, almost invasive and personal dream that you had that as a collective.
I take comfort knowing that Mrs. Sue is out there doing payroll and writing jingles out the butt for like every small business in her location.
She is quite good at making the songs.
Lala, you also have quite the splitting psychic headache.
Naturally. He rejected my psychic blades. What did he look like?
He didn't. He just had his robes seemed to be obscuring his visage.
Quick, did anybody see a tail?
No, there was no tail.
There was
Okay.
no time to be checking out his butt at that moment. We could probably have ruled out Kraka's parents regardless, because it would have been more shell-shaped.
How tall was he?
He's classified as a large creature. So it was hard to tell with the obscurity around him of magic. But, 7 feet, 8 feet tall.
Genasi are shorter than elves, right?
My Earth Genasi are generally, I think, about the same size as humans.
Yes.
Lala just happens to be pretty small.
Yeah, Genasi on average are similar in size to humans. Some are larger, some are smaller.
If I remember, I think they're supposed to be like large human size. It's
Yeah.
just Lala happens to be pretty small.
Okay.
So some of them could be as tall as a smaller elf, shorter elf.
I don't know. I'd call it on you. I don't have a lick of magic.
Poppy also looks freaked out
Oh, poor Poppy.
when she wakes up. She's just like looking around. She just walks up to you, nuzzles her head under your arm.
Scratches.
Mom, I just had a farmer. I don't know where he is.
I need a drink.
The things at the end of this dream seem to stick with all of you. If it was real, this individual that had infiltrated and used some dormant psychic abilities of your friend Lala to connect all your minds into this dream. Somebody is looking for the downfall of the Onyx Accord and potentially other civilized peacekeeping governments.
If he just wants to talk to his kid, why is he gotta like beat them in the face first?
Yeah, really.
He said offspring, not kid.
Ew, that makes it grosser.
It really does.
Did we all come from a vagina? I think that's a good question. Or just somebody bud or like spore? I don't.
Was Croca hatched from an egg? These are the questions I need to know.
Oh, baby Croca.
I'm pretty sure we are.
Turtles are technically humanoids.
So,
They're not like a platypus where it's a mammal that lays eggs.
A monotreme.
I don't think humanoid class specifies that they can't lay eggs.
True.
Humanoid is just involving the shape, right? So
Yeah.
he could have hatched from an egg.
It's true, because technically, Githyanki hatched from eggs.
Exactly.
I believe 1T also come from eggs.
Yeah, the snake people.
Snake, the UNT aren't humanoid, are they?
Yes,
Really?
they're considered humanoid.
That's so weird.
They range in
Yeah,
humanoids.
I
to
would-
pure blood.
I would say Croca probably came from an egg.
But apparently he witnessed his parents' death. So unless, I don't know, maybe he like gathered a bunch of
It was a
eggs and
nightmare.
hoped to have a turtle army and then
Nope.
Try to King Koopa everybody.
Nope. That's why I followed Poppy.
Turtles also
Maybe it's
mature
Poppy's dad.
extraordinarily
Do you know who
fast.
Poppy's dad is?
Who, Hoppy's dad?
Poppy. Is it
Oh.
Poppy's dad?
You got Poppy from a pet store.
Did
Not
I?
Poppy.
Adopted, but yeah.
Your
Yeah.
dad could be anyone.
That's it. He was going for Poppy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is that
I
why
was saying,
Poppy didn't get damaged at all?
Yes.
Yes, I was gonna say if he's shitbag enough to like beat his children or offspring in the face, then he could definitely give them to a pet store.
I mean, those were his hired help, not him.
He also beat us in the face with the.
Not me.
True.
No, he just used a giant darkness thing.
Yeah, he hit us with a big square, and that's like my fifth favorite shape.
A big square.
And he just whacked us with a cardboard sheet.
Yeah, a
really
giant
hard-
cookie tray.
A necrotic cookie tray.
Yeah, that's what it was. A necrotic cookie tray. It blocked out the sun.
How damaged were you guys all? Because I was down to 88 points of health.
108 was the lowest.
Okay.
For me, lowest was 71.
Oof.
I have full health.
Oh, must be nice, Deedle.
Yeah, Deedle didn't get hit. She stayed all the way down there. Deedle, you're the barbarian, and you stayed out of the fight.
She's keeping a low profile.
I have memory twice.
I have 3 level 1 spell slots left, and that's it.
Yeah, Yenor was burning through her spell slots for those divine smites.
I would have been much lower if I didn't take the time to heal at one turn. So
Wakeem
I don't
also burned a lot of spell slots. Yeah,
I
that
did, but
one turn healing helped you, Lala.
yeah,
I was burning a lot of spell slots, but I still had a good.
You kept your high
portion of
level.
spell slots.
Yeah.
So,
I didn't-
but my whole thing is, I mean, I'm curious how are we supposed to beat this guy? His minimum save, I can't tell if his minimum save was an 11 or a 15, and his AC was what 26.
He had over 600 health.
His AC was 24.
yeah, it was
Uh.
24.
His minimum save, it depends on the save.
What do you
I
mean?
think-
Because
We
Like-
beat my
Tom was-
wisdom save pretty easily.
Like strength
Yeah, his
and
wisdom-
dex, he doesn't have proficiency in. This one in particular.
everything else he has proficiency in.
Constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
What is he, a Vidalkin?
He is a mysterious cloaked figure that has been alive for many centuries, according to what he has told you.
If you can pull a spell that has a check on intelligence, that's always your best bet because almost nothing has a need for high intelligence.
Except for this creature.
No, he didn't say intelligence.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, did you?
Intelligence, wisdom, and constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Oh, I missed that one. But yeah.
His spellcasting ability is intelligence.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew his spellcasting ability was either wisdom or intelligence, and I was going to counter that with either bestow, curse, or hex.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even rolling at disadvantage, like you said before, he would have to get a nat 1 because.
Well, he wouldn't be rolling at disadvantage. He'd be rolling straight.
Because he has advantage on saving throws, I'm guessing.
Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
So I reiterate, how were we supposed to beat this guy?
I think he wanted us to talk our way out.
Well, clearly.
You did. You paused the fight to talk, and you succeeded by 1.
We also, may or may have not just devolved into a game of musical chairs. where you very well could
Listen,
have won.
if you rolled a natural 20 on that persuasion check, I was heavily considering spawning in some chairs for you to play musical chairs.
Joachim has the fastest buns in the land, so...
That was not a natural 20 on persuasion.
No, if you did.
Oh, okay. That would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
It would.
You guys survived well. And you got some interesting information.
Yes. How we win in those situations is getting stabby. Deedle would have had to start fighting.
I don't know. Even then,
Deedle, you're a barbarian. You didn't even rage.
Yeah, seriously. We have a barbarian who didn't rage, a monk who didn't stunning strike. Really, it's like we're not doing what we're good at.
Hey, I was doing exactly what I was supposed to. I'm a paladin. I smited.
I was tied up. I was doing the best I could.
I sneak attacked.
Oops.
We need to get you more than one attack, man.
For your character, and it's just the way of the land, unfortunately.
Wait, say that again?
I said not every fight is going to be built well. There's always going to be some bad guy where your particular character doesn't hold up well against them, and then there's other ones that you do. It's just the way of the land. That was you did really well against the others, and then that one's gonna have to be a stabby thing.
It's just, again, over 600 hit points, 24 AC, minimum save is what, 15?
We could have done it.
I can tell you that his minimum save was a 5 if it was a dexterity save.
So yeah, you have to find out what he's not proficient in.
I can tell you his maximum save was a plus 19.
What ability does that? Is that a battle master thing?
What?
Trying to perceive
I think there's a couple of them that do it. There's some where you can hit them and then you're told, I think that's a fighter, you hit them and then you can do something for it to tell you what a certain stat, if they have proficiency in something, advantage, disadvantage, resistant.
I always just did trial and error.
That's the other one, is trial and error.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but the problem is you won't always survive to see the end of your trial.
No, but I mean, you can pay attention to what other people do too.
Exactly. Again,
we know psychic doesn't work on him because you saw me.
Yeah, no, again, I was clocking his saves That's why I
Yeah.
was figuring out like what's he got. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you were paying attention, but if we would have gone along further, we would have figured it out.
If it went a couple more rounds, I think you would have woken up feeling like you died.
Yeah, because I have no spells currently that attack the strength, and my only dex save is Hellish Rebuke. So
Oh, you didn't even take
unless
Fireball?
That's a good one.
No. Fireball is meh. You know what I mean? But no, I didn't take Fireball.
Rebuke the shit out of people.
Plus, fire damage is so easily resisted at these later levels that it's
That's
the
fair.
likelihood of it. Fireball is great, but that's my only reason for not taking it. I honestly might even take a lightning bolt over Fireball.
We're going to close out the stream because we're still live. But that's okay.
Oh yeah.
We're going to close out the stream. We
Sorry,
will
everybody.
continue this conversation off stream. But in the meantime, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shenanigans. We are going to be back next week with our main campaign, having tied this one shot in seamlessly. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
We didn't die.
Good night.